Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Trains in World 5 video. You join us on the lovely Riesa Dresden route, and we're in a train we've not driven for quite a while, that being the DBBR 218 by TSG Trains in Germany, so it's a good one. So let's hop in. I've actually already set it up, as it takes quite a while to set up this one, and the PZB's in like the rear, and yeah, so it's already set up. We're all good to go. So let's get the brakes off. We've got a 60 there. And if I can remember how we do it, let's go. We should move, hopefully. There is the 218. I hope we've set it up correctly. No, that's if we start moving, that is. Need a bit more power? Are the brakes not off properly? Oh no, hang on. No, we are moving. A bit more welly, I suppose. Doesn't sound like the brakes are on. No, just a bit of power to get it going. Just going to turn that down a bit. This thing is pretty noisy. Right, we go up to 60 here. Bit more power. Because the only thing which lets down this train now is probably the fumes. Like now, as we, if we compare it to say all of the Just trains, diesel trains, where they've got the new fume system. This one's still got the old one. But it's a brilliant loco though. And yeah, one we don't play much of. This loco is a DLC for Hamburg-Lübeck. So again, a route we don't play much of, but it also goes on to Main-Talbahn as well. There's a few bits on there. Cool. What's the top speed as well? So you got a top speed. Where's the VMAX? Not sure. Probably what, 140? I think it's 140. Although we won't be getting above that anyway on this run. So up to 60 for this. Hopefully you can hear the engines well, because it sounds good, this one. It is one you want to hear. Cool. That's what's a bit weird doing it on this route, as well all of this route is electrified. But yeah, we're doing it anyway. Why not? Why not? Right, we're at 60, so let's take the throttle off. I've got another warning for a 60. That's like, okay, well we can, like, yeah. Cool. As we weave our way out of Dresden. Of course the alarm goes off just as we go into photo mode. Yeah, the 218. I don't think we've actually done this on TSW5. I have to see the last time we actually did drive this loco. It hasn't been for quite some time. That's such an annoying bug, that. Let's have a look. When did we last drive this? It probably was when it came out. 218. Yeah, literally. Well, hang on. When did this come out? It came out in June, and the last time we drove this was in August, so on TSW4 that was the last time we went in this train. So yeah, good to be back in it after quite a while. Right, there's a 60 finally. I think it said this service would be about 26 minutes, so I think probably we're coming on to probably the fast line. Some of the freight trains take the slow, and then some will take the fast. Or one of the faster ones. And up to 80. Just like that. There's a regional express. It could actually be one of the S-Bahn services. sort of a cool thing about this route. There's so many different trains on it. There's even a Talon 2 there now coming as well. It's a very sort of diverse route in terms of trains. And it's a rush hour route, and it's been upgraded. Boston Providence, that's been upgraded. This route's been upgraded. The Brighton Main Line still sits in the dark, crying out for help. And then you got Dresden, Neustadt. As we power on through. Cool. If you like your German routes, this is one of those must-have routes. It's just so busy. Another train already. Busy route, this one. Let's get another shot of the lovely train. There we go. Let's get one like that. That underneath the map again. Brilliant. And we come down the gradient, and then from there it's just sort of on the main line all the way up. Speed round here. So again, our top speed is 120 as we're in PZB mode. Well, the middle one, M I think it is. Yeah, alright, yeah. 100. And so yeah, we transport our cars. They're Volkswagens or something. Me and cars, like, I don't know. What are these cars? What they meant to be? Must be based off something. Yeah, C30, yeah, there we go. So we go up to our top speed now, if we can even reach 120. So I think the last time we drove this train, it was on Rheinbach Austin, and we were doing the regional express on there. Meant to take like 25 minutes, and this I think it took about 10 minutes longer. It's quite sluggish. Not the fastest of trains. So when I saw it on this route, I was like, should I do it or not? Because it's quite a hilly route, this one, once we get onto the sort of the separated fast line. So it'll probably take about 36 minutes. Oh, there's the VMAX up there, I think. I assume, what, 140? Something in something, then in something else. Yeah, alright, there we go. What does that word mean? Hang on. Let me go on to translate quickly. I wonder if that means like in freight or something. Translate. I don't think there's any warning boards we really need to look out for along here. We just do that. German. German. There's so many different languages on here now. German. Right. What's that word? Oh, hang on. Yeah, alright, there we go. It's quite low res. Is it Langsam Gang? Let's try that. Langsam Gang. What does that mean? Oh, in slow gear. Well, that's what. Oh, okay, slow gear. Or in fast gear, so 140 then. Well, that's quite good to know then. Cool. I'm just going through the Radabule area at the moment. The lighting's a bit weird in here as well. The light's on, is it? No. No, I want it off. Wait, go off. No, not on. Why's it not coming off? Where's the cab light on it? One of these ones, wasn't it? Yeah, let me just quickly see. That one. Oh, that should be off. Why is it still on? That's great. It doesn't really make any difference. As I was saying, yeah, the lighting looks a bit sort of off on here. It's just really bright. Even with the cab light off, it still sort of seemed like it was on. Cool. So we power up the main line. Also, another really good train on this route, which is also by TSG, is the Expert 101, which I have been meaning to get back to. So, yeah, I want to do that on this route at some point. As the Expert 101 is probably, well, it is the most detailed train in the game. Not for the faint-hearted as well. Right, so I shouldn't be too far off Coswig now. Well, it's actually just before Coswig we turn off. Assuming we are going on the fast line, that is. There's a freight, MRC 185. Cool. So we'll get a flyby shot, but I feel like there's going to be something we need to acknowledge sort of soonish. Something yellow coming up. So let's zoom ahead and yeah, alright, Sifa. It's an annoying safety system, right? Let's go along. What's that sound there? Oh, that's just A, so that's alright. There it goes. It probably would be more heavy freight. I mean, that does seem like a fairly sort of longish, you know, all those cars, but mid-freight would do that. Means we get to go a bit quicker. Which is one of the things you have to do on the Expert 101. You have to input all of the different, like, values of the train, and then it then sort of estimates your PZB mode, or then works out your PZB mode, which is quite cool. It's called like the ZTD or something. Yeah, this is sort of the easy straight part of the route. And I think I'm also doing this within the Expert 101 timetable, so that should be the Expert 101. Yeah, it's got the cab car on the back. What's the FPS like? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, alright, safer. So that's the slow line which goes up there, sort of straight on. Over to Coswig, then you've got the Meissen branch and the Grossenhain branch, a couple of branch lines on there. So going back to the sort of low FPS, bit more unrelated, but I've never really understood why TSW runs not so. Let's take London Victoria for example on the Brighton main line. On PS5 Pro, it basically runs the same, but almost runs the same as it would on, say, PS4 or something like it. Yeah, it's always low FPS. Maybe not quite like PS4, but like it never runs well. Well, that's just a fairly busy route, so yeah, alright, there we go, yeah. Back up to 60 now. So we're actually losing speed now. We're still in full power. But this is sort of the uphill bit, which I sort of thought this train would struggle on a little bit. It doesn't like going uphill, this train. It doesn't go uphill for too long though. Wow. We'll soon be at the top when we sort of go along the edge of the sort of wide valley. It's a fairly straightforward route, this one. I want to do more with this route now. Yeah, definitely have to get in the Expert 101, get the ICE3 out again. I don't think the ICE1 runs on this route though. Yeah, I don't think you can drive that train on this route. Or is it the ICT you can now run on here? No, I think that's something which was planned, was swapping out the ICE3 services for the ICT services. Something along those lines with this route. Yeah, quite weird because I mean the whole rush hour routes as of recording this were announced almost 4 years ago now. It's like, what, 4 years ago? That can't be right. Back in 2021. Interesting. I mean, they're still some of the best routes, the rush hour routes. Boston Providence, one of the best US routes. Riesa Dresden, one of the best German routes for variety and sort of busyness. And then Brighton Main Line, which, I mean, graphically now just look pants. Well, not pants, but it's just not really that fun to play anymore when you come on to the more upgraded routes. Yeah, it's not as nice to play, but it's still really busy and fun-ish. Just needs an upgrade or a rebuild. So I used to play Brighton Main Line actually all the time, even off video, but just don't really play it much now because of the fact it just hasn't been updated. It literally hasn't had any updates. It still looks like it looks really dark because I mean the old sort of TSW routes, which are not TOD 4, are just really dim and dark. So I don't really play it much. Well, that still is a good route. Going 85 kilometers an hour now. This is pretty dismal. Probably would have actually been quicker doing one of the longer duration freight services, as we would have gone through the sort of along the bottom of the valley, down there to the left, where there's sort of less gradients. And in certain places you actually can see the other line. It gets really close. Just down there? Yeah, it's just down there, I think. Yeah, there's the other line down there. That's sort of a lot less uphill, downhill. Yeah, there's the 218. Which again, this is the DLC for Hamburg-Lübeck. But also does go on to main Taubahn as well. Yeah, Seafair. sit back, relax, just enjoy the journey. Quite pretty through this bit. And then eventually we'll get to where the line splits off, and we sort of go over to the left and then join back up with the slow line, and then from there it's sort of just straight up and then round the corner and into Riesa. And you go past the Nierenkirch, the chemical plant. So that shouldn't be too far off. No, Nunkritz chemical plant. Safer. Cool. As we head along. Pretty simple really at the moment. There's not really much we need to acknowledge, and we're not going to be speeding anytime soon either. About 87 at the moment. Yeah, should turn off of this line soon and go on to the basically the connector between the slow and fast. Nice. So that engine's definitely working. Literally full power the whole way. Probably not healthy for the locomotive, but yeah, it's alright. Should get a bit of respite once we get off of the fast line. Funny front to it as well, almost like it's got like a little mouth to it. It does appear we're now going downhill for a little bit. Good. So according to the service duration, we should be at Riesa in about 5 minutes, which is certainly not happening. Be a bit more than that, maybe 15 minutes. That might be a bit closer. $110 now. Very much on the downhill now. Cool. And yeah, I think we're coming up to the divider now. Does the R from maybe perhaps Riesa? Which means we have to go uphill again, so we're going to lose the speed. You sort of go up and then over, and then sort of go up and then back down. And we also go over the top of the Grossenheim branch. If we quickly have a look on the map. That's the route map. So it's quite a stringy one. So you've got the Meissen branch over here, which was like a free extension. The Grossenheim branch here, and obviously up to Riesa up here. Yeah, alright, there we go. And yeah, the Meissen branch was sort of one of the first extensions in the game. As originally this route had a bit more plan to it. You were going to have the airport branch, you were going to have the Grossenheim branch, the Meissen branch. I think there was another branch line it was going to have, but just sort of, I think it was just too much, so they cut back on it. So no airport branch. We did get the Grossenheim branch, and about a month after this release, we then got the Meissen branch. So it was like a free extension, which was quite cool. But I sort of hope happens with West Coast Mainline Overshat, because on there you've got the Windermere branch, which I believe is almost fully modelled. All the tracks there, but you just can't go down it. So it's like, wonder what that's all about. Will that be some sort of free extension or paid extension? So say goodbye to that line. Little window there. Is that the trip light window they called it? Trip light window? No, we'll get that one shut. Those engines still scream. Nice. Well, if you have made it this far in the video, thanks all for staying in. It is all much appreciated. And hopefully you're enjoying the video. So yeah, we stomp out in this train again, the 218, which we've not done for quite a while. And there's a big lemon down there, the big lemon bus. There it is. Some of you will get that. Yeah, some of you will get that. This is the Grossenheim branch, which we cross over, so you can drive on that bit down there. Nice little run on that. I think some of them just go Grossenheim to Coswig as well. It's like a little short run you can do. Cool. Trouble is, as I'm sort of choosing what to do on the game, there's so many different routes now. It's like, oh god, what do I do? What have we not done before? Because most of the things we've well, we haven't really done many things in the game. Like we haven't done any scenarios basically on any of the routes. But in terms of what is still going to be fresh to see. Well, 218 has been done it since August. Yeah, coming up to the join up point with the other line. There you got the, I think, Nunkritz chemical plant that comes up as well. Cool. Let's basically just straight up now, straight up to Riesa with a little kink at the top as we come in. Yeah, see that. No, what's that? Our top speed? There's a 130. Well, I think it does come down to 120. It's like a weirdly slow bit, this bit. Like it's a straight line, so you'd think of 160, but no. There you go, we can actually relax the engines now a bit. Let it roll. Yeah, 120 here, which is like, really? A bit slow. Yeah, alright, CFO, yeah, there we go. Put a little bit of power on, not too much though. Oh, we got yellow there. I think we're going all the way to Riesa. brakes on fairly. Unless we are just going here. As I thought most of the freight runs on here went all the way up. But I mean, as we've got a possible red. Oh, don't say that's a green up ahead. Sure, did it really just slow us down for the fun of it? From a single yellow to a green. Unless there was a train ahead, but... let's probably get the brakes on there pretty quickly. Yeah, blooming green now, look, cheeky. What's that all about? Hang on, we don't want to muck about with that. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, well, we continue then. I think it might have been a go via. There's Nuncrit's chemical plant. What an annoying signal. Let's be back up now, got to make the engines work. Let's go via. Yeah, we go all the way up to, yeah, oh, a Rhoda or actually, yeah, Riesa, I think. But you can actually drive further on this route on Train Sim Classic. Really? Click the CIFA, but it didn't accept it. Yeah, on Train Sim Classic, you can drive this route up to Leipzig. Which maybe we should do at some point. CIFA, yeah. Well, we're getting there. A bit slower than doing it in one of the electrics, though. That's for sure. But yeah, we can tick off doing the 218 for another 6 months. Well, there is some exciting German content coming up, though. Well, Frankfurt S-Bahn and the 420, as of recording this. I don't know if they're out now or not. Probably not. But yeah, we do have some exciting German content coming up. Alright, this one's what, Nuncrit's? And there's one more station after this. And then it's Riesa. See if that. Cool. I wonder if we've got any trains behind us, as we are sort of running a bit slow. Let's have a look. No, this is actually timetabled quite well. There actually isn't really anything behind us which we could hold up. I mean, yeah, for being quite a busy route, there's not much space, I suppose. At 100. Shouldn't be too far up to the next stop. Yeah, alright, there we go. Here it is. Is that the Expert 101? Or that's the cab car, isn't it? Yeah, that's the cab car for the Expert 101. That being like one of the best and most detailed trains in the game. Neutral section, although it doesn't really apply to us as we diesel. We're on the fumes. again. Oh, it's got the different signals on here. Yeah, I forgot about that. The signals on here are different. There's two different types of signals. Are they like KL signals and HL signals? Once you get above Cosmic, they're HL, which is like the older German signals. I'm trying to think what they mean. I think one's like go forward. I think that one's like 40 kilometers an hour by the next something along those lines. Basically, if you see yellow, just slow down. So I think it is the only route with these types of signals. And it's sort of got both of them as well. Well, we don't want to go 40, but we're going to be stopped by the next signal here. Oh, unless it's stopping here. And maybe it then goes off somewhere else. Potentially. Maybe this is as far as we take it. Unless we're waiting for that train there. Might have lost our path as we're running slow. There's probably an objective here. Maybe this is Rhoda or... What is it, we're going to Riesa or not? This might be how far we take it. Well, I can't remember stopping here before, but I think there is a yard off to the right. Let's stick the brakes on, come to a stop. Maybe this is the end. No, that's not the end. We go round there. Have we actually been round there before? Oh, there's even a station there as well. Never noticed that. I'm waiting for that. What's that one waiting for? Hang on. What's going on? What's that train waiting for? That doesn't appear to be moving. That's going the other way. Well, what's that waiting for? Could it be a red light issue? It might be a red light issue because there doesn't appear to be any other trains with a... Oh, hang on. No, it's good. That one's now moving. It's probably because we're so late that one's been able to go first. Have we actually ever been into here? Surely we have. Well, this is a bit of a delay, isn't it? It's certainly taken longer than what it said it would. Is that one of the engines? Bit low res though, isn't it? Is it gone all blurry? On the outside it's gone a bit sort of blurred. Oh, that's fine now. Weird. Oh no, ooh, look at that. Ooh, I like, ooh. Okay, that is weird. When you zoom in it goes a bit funny. A little V at the top there as well. Exhausts. Oh, come on, hurry up. Where is it? Slowly coming out. So that was a 187 as well. Hurry up. Hang on, let's get that off. No, let's set it. No, let's set it to minimum. Here comes the 187. Come on, out of the way. We need to get through. Pretty cool looking loco, the 187. There it is. From the Colnarcum route. It took up. We probably were meant to go before that, but as we were running behind, that's gone first. fully loaded, that one as well. Alright, through we go. Is there any trains behind us now? No, still not. Surprising. Really surprising, actually. No, nothing. Wow. They're all stuck somewhere, for goodness sake, yeah. We were looking on the map and we went above the... yeah, come on. Enough of that. Let's go. Well, that's been come off now. Let's go full throttle. Come on. Let's get going. Gonna brake the locomotive to get it over the line. Oh, come on. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so we got the 1785 flat. That's what we had before when we went over the limit as we were on the map. It's annoying. It's going to go up 45 currently. Oh no, now we can go up to 70 now. Obviously not going to go up to 70. Yeah, I never realised there was a station literally just around there. Cool, look where that line goes. Let's check if we've actually been round here before. We must have been round here before. Surely. I just don't really remember coming around here before. There we go though. Yeah, alright, yeah, Seafair. I don't know, have we been this way before? I always thought like all the freight went round there to the left. I thought we must have come down here at least once. I mean, it's been out 4 years this route. I'm just not remembering. Unless we've always done the freight services from Rotorua to Dresden, which I think you maybe then start from that signal there. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Actually, I don't know, have we been here before? I've got a feeling we've never been around here before. Which again would be surprising as this route's been out so long. But, I don't know, maybe we haven't. I do not ever remember coming in here. I think you would actually have to stop at that board there in real life. I don't know. Honestly, do not remember ever coming in here. Where does it want us to stop? At the end. Before the red, preferably. And not spadding either. I bet it'll say we have to move forward. Oh no, that's good. Cool, well there we go, that is that. Links to usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for UK departure boards. See you all and take care. Bye guys.